Hey guys, 4Pulse here, and today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on muting players in League of Legends. So before we get into this, I do want to make it clear that I understand this video might be slightly controversial. However, like I said, these are my own thoughts and my own opinions. And secondly, I've personally never muted a single player in League of Legends, so I could be slightly biased on this topic, and maybe I'm just the weird one. I firmly believe that if you find yourself often muting your teammates in League, then you are probably the issue. Now before you whip out your salt and start seasoning the comment section down below, hear me out. I'm not saying it's your fault that there's some prick on your team who is constantly flaming and being toxic. This happens in the vast majority of League games. However, you have complete control on how you choose to react to this situation. It makes sense that a logical fix is either to vent back at the player, although this is counterintuitive, or simply mute them. But when your goal is to climb the ladder and win a game of solo queue, muting a teammate is not the helpful step towards winning the game. You need to have the mental fortitude to be able to block out all the useless communication from this player by just not being childish and reacting to them. Some players just really want attention, and you're doing your team no favours if you start giving the attention to your 0-3 Vayne, who is secretly challenger but has a noob support. The advantage of not muting your teammates is that within the pile of crap coming out of his or her mouth, there might be some useful information. I win games in solo queue with so-called toxic teammates all the time, and sometimes it can come down to plays and decisions that were made because of them. If you decided to mute that player from the get-go, you wouldn't have been informed of that small amount of useful information. They might even accidentally say something useful in a toxic way. In example, what the fuck our jungler is trash, no ganks, and the enemy team don't even ward. So using that knowledge, you might get a good roam to bot lane and perhaps secure a tower or dragon for your team, or at least blow some enemy summoner spells. Keep in mind that most people who queue for ranked, and by most I mean probably 99% of people, they do want to win that game. Obviously there are those random kids who fall into that 1% of just joining a ranked game to AFK, run down mid or feed, but usually every person wants to win, so you need to learn to work with every team you play with. Remember, you can't change your teammates, but you can change your own mentality. So try to master the art of sifting through toxic chat, because you are stuck with your teammates until one Nexus blows up. As always, if you enjoy my content, feel free to leave a like down below and consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.